To Build Your Confidence for Success show. This is episode number 11. I hope everyone's okay. And to all my fellow Brits back there in the UK, I hope you're all doing okay in this next lockdown that you've all got to endure. It just must be horrendous. I've been there for the last two lockdowns, couldn't get back for this one. And I just hope you're all surviving, you're all keeping well and looking after each other as much as you possibly can. So, as I said, welcome to the Build Your Confidence for Success show. I'm Tish Hawkin, and for those of you who are tuning in and you've never met me before, I am a life coach, but I specialize in helping people, helping online business owners really to develop confidence and self-belief so that they can actually show up for their businesses, because there's a lot of people out there who have online businesses or who are thinking about having online businesses, especially in this current climate, and they are too scared to show up online because of lots and lots of different things running through their heads. So I help people to overcome those fears so that they can actually get their businesses up and running and show up with confidence. So this is episode 11. If you're watching live, please type hashtag live and let me know. If you're watching on a replay, type hashtag replay, and I'd love to know who's tuned in the future, if you get my drift. If you know anybody that might benefit from these videos or just this video, then please do share the video or tag them in the video so that they can get the value out of it. So let's get to the subject. So today's subject is all about self-sabotage, which is so very, very common in the online space if you've got an online business, because it means that it stops you from progressing and from showing up with confidence so that you can actually run your business. So I'm going to ask you a question and you can answer in the comments. Do you make a little progress in your business and you start to build some confidence? And then when it gets a little bit too much out of your comfort zone, does self-sabotage come in and completely derail you and then you're back to square one? Does that happen to you? If it does, you're not alone, trust me. And it used to happen to me too. So what exactly is self-sabotage? Well, we've all got an idea about what it is, but what does it actually mean? Well, it means when you give yourself reasons to not get out of your comfort zone, um, so that you can do the things that you want to do or that you need to do. So it's reasons that we give ourselves not to get out of our comfort zone. So it keeps us stuck wherever we are and we don't make much progress. It's a bit like tripping yourself up. You know, you're going for a really nice walk or a really nice run and you've got a target at the end, maybe a 5K run, and you trip yourself up and make an excuse as to why you can't continue on that run or continue on that walk. We can use the self-sabotage thoughts in our heads as excuses as to why we're not doing what we know we need to be doing. It normally does happen as well when you're just on the brink of getting out of your comfort zone. The fear gets a bit too high, the anxiety gets a bit too high, and then that bully in your head will start. He'll start to chatter and he'll start, or she will start to say, you're not good enough, you can't do this. What if you're laughed at? What if you're judged? What if you're ridiculed? And then the excuses all start coming in. Well, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Um, Maybe I'm cut out for this. I'll do it in half an hour. And all those excuses start coming in. And then the procrastination as well after that. But then possibly after that, and I'm sure you felt this, is maybe some shame. You feel ashamed that you've not sort of shown up when you wanted to show up, and you can feel frustrated. And then you can actually feel quite angry with yourself because you can't seem to get past the point of self-sabotage. It really is something that makes you stick in the mud. So what is actually happening here? What's actually happening? I can see a couple of people have joined. I have to put my glasses on because I can't see. Hey, Rosalind. Hey. Every time it's so frustrating because I'm not going everywhere every time I do it. Absolutely. And it's so common, Rosalind. It's so, so common. So what exactly is happening? Well, it's old patterns, or it's patterns in your thought processes that are ingrained in there, and they are in there to keep you safe. Basically, that self sabotage is thinks that you need to avoid a painful situation, or what it perceives to be a painful situation. So it may be a memory of something you've done in the past that didn't turn out very well, or you've got criticized maybe, and so the self sabotage will come in and say, oh, you don't want to do that again, it's all a bit too much for you, you'll never be able to handle that. And it's a pattern of thinking that we can have, that stops us in our tracks. And sometimes, even if you haven't had similar experiences as a younger person or as a child, you may perceive that the situation you need to be in to progress your business is threatening. And you may perceive it to be threatening when actually it isn't. And so self sabotage will come in. Um, Not only can you self sabotage yourself, other people can try and sabotage you as well. So, have you ever experienced this? So, let's say you're just starting your new business and you're really excited about it. You've got a fantastic product or service and you're raring to go, and somebody in your circle, maybe very close to you, is telling you it will never work. It's going to be too much like hard work. You need to be spending more time with me. Maybe you know um, comments like that. Now, that is that person trying to sabotage you, because normally it's to do with their fear of not being able to handle your success, or where's he going with this, or where's she going with this, "Well, what about me?" And some people can use those tactics to try and sabotage you from doing what you want to do. And the reason why I'm just dropping this in is because it's really, really important, to understand that when people are trying to sabotage you like that, and it can be really subtle as well, it might not be really obvious, but if people do try to sabotage you in your entrepreneurial journey, really please understand that you are not responsible for their emotions. So if they are feeling like you're not giving them as much attention, or um, they're trying to elicit guilt, please remember you are not responsible for their emotions. You're responsible for your own emotions, and you are responsible for overcoming your own self-sabotage. You may have your own self-sabotage to deal with, and trying to deal with somebody else trying to sabotage you is just another thing to on top of everything else you've got to do. So try and understand and be strong that if somebody is trying to sabotage you, that it's their issue, not yours. And I just thought I'd drop that in because that's really, really important. So how do you break those chains of self-sabotage? What do you do? Well, first of all, you've got to show yourself some self-compassion. It's so easy when you keep taking two steps forward and then one step back, and you're in this perpetual cycle of it. to It's so easy to beat yourself up and to criticize yourself, um, which is not going to help you move forward. It's just going to make you feel really bad. So there's something about being using self compassion to be able to understand that you're human, you're not the only one, and there is a way forward out of this self sabotage. Just a little fact for you, an interesting fact. So, s- research shows that we have 50,000 thoughts per day, and the ratio between negative thoughts and positive thoughts is 4 to 1. Okay, as in favor of the negative thoughts. That actually means that on average, the average person has 42,500 negative self-critical thoughts per day. Now that seems like a lot, doesn't it? But that's in research. So it's mind blowing that we have that many negative thoughts in general. each day. So if you're running a business online and you need to show up, then you need to start to be able to manage some of these negative thoughts. I'm guessing it's probably not possible to manage every single negative thought that you think, but if you can get a hold of some of them, it will move you forward without a shadow of a doubt. Let's just see what people are saying here. Hi, yeah, it's happened to me. Hi, Karina. Hi, Hank. Yes, it's happened. It does, doesn't it? You know, it's just so common. And it happened to me, and it still does. Self-sabotage can still happen to me sometimes, and I can make excuses and procrastinate. What I've done though is I've learned to identify it, become aware of it, and then to be able to stop the process from happening so that I don't spiral down. And then I take action and I move forward to get over that. It's a constant thing that we have to do. We have to get used to thinking and doing in a different way. So we show ourselves some self-compassion. We accept that self-sabotage is normal. It's normal for most people, and that there is nothing different about you because you keep self-sabotaging yourself. It doesn't mean you're less than, it doesn't mean you're not good enough. You're just human with a human brain and human thoughts. Then you need to be able to understand exactly what self-sabotage is and what it means for you, how it shows up for you. And that's something that I help my clients with, is where are those limiting beliefs? Where are those beliefs that are stopping you in your tracks? Then you have to learn to manage them and create new pathways in your brain so that you start thinking and behaving differently, so that you get a different outcome rather than the outcome of being stuck all of the time. The outcome is that you're progressing forward, even if it's only a little bit at a time. Moving forward in small increments is much better than massively moving forward and then falling back again. So that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed that video, please do let me know in the comments if you've got anything else that relates to you. I'd love to hear it. And as I said at the beginning, if you know anybody who would benefit, please tag them in this video. You might be interested in my free 5-day challenge, actually, that I'm holding starting Monday. The doors open Monday. It's 5 days with me in a private, exclusive Facebook group where I'll be starting you on your beginning steps to learn how to show up for your business in a more confident way with more self-belief. It's a great challenge. I've run it before. We have lots of fun, and it won't take up too much time each day. It's Monday to Friday. If you're interested, the doors for registration are closing in 3 days. So I will put the link up above this video, and please join. And if you're watching this video in the future and I've already closed the doors, please click the link anyway, because there will be an information page there of when the next challenge is running. I'm hoping to run a few this year. So thank you so much. I will see you on Monday with the next episode of Build Your Confidence for Success Show. Take care. Bye for now.